嗯我好像上次说我干嘛，我忘了。装备吗？啊。突然的想起来，
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
"巨著与卷轴。
It's always nice to see a familiar face. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
贵。
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
好大！我有几个？没有办法看我有多少种子。在。现在上课吧。干烂学校。
Wonderful to see you again.
免费。
Revelio.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
哦，
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
护法树是哪一棵树？不知道。以后记忆体是不是要64G 啊？这游戏吃超多记忆体，我现在用量是24G。我大概吃了快10G 的记忆体。好喝。
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
妈，怎么有虫？救命啊！为什么房间会有这么多虫？啊！ 哎，错了。
Very good.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That seems a bit more dangerous than teaching potions.
Often, yes. Though I've seen some remarkably creative concoctions brewed in my class. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
对，就是说要换一下咒语。新的在哪里？看来它不是攻击用的。尖塔、肯桥高塔。哦 ，OK。哟，肯桥高塔他妈在哪里？
肯桥高塔，
好远，
fucking far。
他妈太远。
Yes。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Sing 个 BT。Good。 妈，又是梅里。
There we go.
超大蜘蛛，
本烂。
你是多屌？
Expelliarmus, Confringo, Incendio, Potato, Superfly, Glacius, Expelliarmus, Defender, Confringo, Incendio, Glacius, Confringo, Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
哎呦！
Glacius.
Good。
超多。
Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius.
又长出来了。
没有错。
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius.
哎，
Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo.
我跟你打等一下。
Accio. Incendio.
还没死。
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
卑劣的生物。
哦，原来你把冰冻跟那个切割那个分开来啊！
我好像有放重复。哎呦喂！
我是把它放一起，觉得好用。You can try it。
冰冻宝放这边，这个放这个好了。嗯，
Incendio.
应该有一个石头吧？可能在那个
Revelio.
我不知道，可能又是装里面。
熟头。
对，应该有一颗旧桃。
Revelio.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Good。
烧腊
Incendio.
啊
哦，那是爆炸枪啊，引爆的。
，OK。
Wingardium Leviosa.
哎，根本就在地上拖他。
错。点火，点火。
Incendio.
好，它已经打开来，你只要爬上去就好。宝哥，隔壁有箱子。
马库巴，
啊哈哈，不是，旁边有箱子。
是，这是什么？强奸扫把？
没错。
干，阿回啦，要不要下去啊？救命哦！
Wingardium Leviosa.
会直接换成那个的。
这样也方便。
This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
这里我没来过。
嗯哼，
湿湿的。
Revelio.
放一堆盾，还有一个火炉。那只有一个角度看得到这个箱子。
Lumos.
OK, magic.
Thank you, magic.
又一个垃圾 magic。
Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
又是你梅林。啊！
Incendio.
聪明石头游戏。
哦，那4颗。
Revelio.
No， 5颗。
Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
嘟噜噜。啊！可怜呢。
暴毙。
Accio.
Accio。干你老师！嗯。
Revelio.
啊！ 啊！
谢谢你球。
看到鬼。Where is the fucking ball? 哦。
谢谢你，梅里。
哎。肯桥高塔，肯桥高塔他妈有够远。嗯。
嘿嘿。
That's it.
最后一个。哎，错了。哇！
好吧。
Revelio.
嗯。哦，免费的蛋。
多谢。然后我看了看之后，发现到干妈的那时候下午上课那个学生，
嗯，
然后外面名就可以捡，大家自己不去捡，还要我们帮他拿。
什么东西？
那个啊，做药水那堂课啊。
嘿。
对吧？那个不是有个学生说，哎、你那个教授不是叫你进去吗？啊，你可以不会说帮我从教授里面偷东西出来？
哦，大概只是教授不信任他吧，所以不会让他进去。
然后他们就还要叫我们帮他偷，妈的！是。我在哪里呀？ 打东西，
应该是要找个盘子吧？
Revelio.
是在哪里？
盘子。
有这么远？
Corso. Revelio.
应该不会这么远的。这里被中了。
隐形啊！
啊？
古人啊，隐形啊！你要离开啊，这跟宝山怪一样啊。啊，那是别的入口啊，跟那个梅林失恋没有关系。
啊？
所以你要去找别的。
Revelio.
我照理来说应该是在下处啦，不会在上面，所以你可能要找一下。
下面。
对，因为它的原理应该是要让球往下滚。在哪里？
You don't know who you're...
Ranrock has fooled you all.
Mm.
很聪明呢。
他怎么自己下来啊？看到鬼啊！
你是不是被梅林瞧不起了？
看来我是太瞧得起梅里。斑点老鹳草，3种战斗植物，并使用它们。这里怎么又一个？
Revelio. What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambush me they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
I don't have any of that. Perhaps you could try in Hogsmeade or one of the hamlets.
And get extorted by the Ashwinders? No, thank you. If you won't help me, I shall have to take my chances, won't I? How am I to avoid Ranrock's lot?
终极魔药，
另类，
我没有办法及时制作。
哦，我法度啦。
他只是跟你讲，你可以这样子做，然后没办法做。
是，然后你素材有咯，好了，你可以回去了。
神秘逻辑。
没事，这不像麦块啦。
2个大便，3个大便。耶，种好了！哇，还可以一直养哦，
是，
舒服。战斗植物，1、2、3，缺这个。怎么做毒触手啊？
养
斑点老灌草。堆肥，对，超他妈大欸！
是，堆肥是肥料用的，哇，你应该知道。
嗯哼。有肥料可以让植物是长快一点啊。
哎，我忘记长快一点是量多一点。
OK。啊，这边任何东西都一定要这么大，是不是？
是，所以我才说我放2排在整个那个中间，你现在站的那个位置的上面。反正我只需要功能，不需要美观啦。
拿来放下面这边好了。
对呗，都放。
高大的植物必须种在大型盆栽里面。哎，
对，你以为你的很大吗？没有，你的是小鸡鸡。
可恶！
然后你还要去花钱买。
对。
哎，哦，你还不能当盗猎者对吧？
哎，不行。
哦，那你加油，那个钱不好赚。
可恶的游戏！
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
嗯？
Let me know if there's anything else I can do. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
2个大型盆栽3000块，救命哦！签1000就好。
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
真的是他妈畜生穷鬼！哎、白痴！
穷就算了，游戏也穷，
好苦。妈，那个导航到底是啥小啊？从那边跑过来就好了，为什么叫我说从外面绕一圈
？Google 嘛，都会叫人去田里了。这个哈哈，至少会到目的地了。
太酷！
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
大型盆栽1000块啊！你这样卖多少？600。
Oh, I'm
他是叫
always
你用
thrilled when
那
a
个
young one makes a
读
wise
书手，
purchase. I can
3个
tell
都
you
要。
far.
我记得我只有买那个，我没有去种过。
没啊，我那个大盆栽都买了，就用。
用吧。
你啊，这个没买。
再跑一次，
没有错。想说好像忘了什么，还真的是忘了什么。
真的忘了。
Greetings. Please take your time looking about.
那这个种子只要买一次就可以了。
哎，
那还真舒服。
至少还算有良心。
是。一包肥料，
谢谢你。
增加其产量6加1，你好意思？
可以啦。
算了。
在真实世界，你加的肥料还不一定会比较好。
会啊，基本上。古川夫人。
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignment?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
看到 M 完全想吃麦当劳，
笑死！减缓物体运动。OK。妈，这么多咒，我觉得这4个在哭。
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible.
这常用那几个
Perhaps
就好。
before you leave here.
到最后攻击只会变成一种啦，叫做暗黑魔法啦。
没有错。
好呀。
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper, and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
What is Felix Felicis? A potion?
Also known as liquid luck. And it is illegal in all wizarding sports. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
哇，很成熟的想法哎，太神了吧！我就想说，这游戏剧情应该随便乱写而已，还不错。
我认真在做作品啊，
比育碧好。妈的，在攻他小，完全看不懂。他是你爸，你要扁他，要鞭笞他 ，OK， 扁完了，儿子我爱你，到底在攻他小，真是看不懂。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
I'm most pleased to be included.
教室在哪里啊？上面啊。
翠博。
哦，对。为什么这教室这么的不方便呢？
你还没学解锁哦
？Nope。
啊，你下次可以学一学。因为聊这边，我每次就想那几百猴子，妈的，
猴子。
就有一只石头猴子，
抱着蓝色懒蛋的。
对，那王八蛋。哎呦，
这个在干嘛？看不懂。
想吃嫩草是不是？
为什么要这么惊慌的看着他的草？我看了药草学、魔药学，那占卜学冲他小，真的完全看不懂。到底在干嘛？
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
你在你的未来看见什么？我看到力量。
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your target.
滴滴酱。
You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
渗在地板上面。
原来是古代魔法。
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare. And, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You will be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
来看看我们的滴滴酱，大量冲击伤害。
Excellent. I think you have it.
OK。
Levioso. Descendo.
At some point, you must stop and put your newly honed skills.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Levioso. Incendio. Descendo. Confringo.
包括我跟你讲过，你可以试试看，你先用兵再用切割吗？
有啊。
OK。
很嗨。
太好。
我们的大老师爱了我们千万件。
没错。
职业杀手。
也被火烧过，也被电过，还被切，还被冻，破人了。
奇兽血。妈，你真的是这地图真的是很难用，靠北。
真的是不管用了几次吼，真的难用。
怎么突然卡住了？啊！我游戏闪退了 ，the fuck！
我有放哦。
啊！
好的。
哇，这比黑魔法还要神奇呢，兄弟！
妈，我是不是进度要重打了？我气死！他说他还在执行中欸，看到鬼哦！原来跳出来看 Discord 的东西是会跳掉的吗？
如此的脆弱，
太可怕了！
霍格华兹的传承。
今天要出去玩我带我的 Switch。
出去 ，Vikido。
高雄。
哦。
哦，去上个厕所。
阿寇，
哎，
结果如何？你有去打了吗？
打什么？
那个啊，18啊。
没有啊，我在刷活动啊。
哦。
先把我的20箱给搞定。顺便拿一下那个，这是啥？黑黑的那个忘记叫什么。
啊？
对啊，顺便拿那个海金啊。
拿啥？
拿海金啊。
哦，海金啊。
对啊，随便拿它。
我这个课是上完了没？
I don't know， 我没有看你的画面。
对，我们都没有看你画面。
杰出教职人员哦，这是讲完话了。
哎呦，哦对啊，还有一个自动存档的那个啦。
我永远不知道它自动存档到底是什么时候会存。
没事，我也不知道。但我记得蛮快的。
OK。还是直接传到奇兽学就会跳掉？
应该是不会了。
妈回来发现没水啊，装个水。哎。
我同事给我练到50%了，我来休息。阿寇，你有在练吗？还是你现在在打壁篮？
我在练啊，145。
我开本尊去帮你开轮，我要休息。
我在解任务哎。
哦，是啊，没关系，我一样开本尊。
那你们到时候爬上去啊，我这边。
哎。
耶。
一间是吧？干了。等待，突然就迟到了，哭啊！
没事啊，老师还没来，等我塞。
我还要在这边按开始，是不是？
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class.
突然有个可疑的人走过去。
None of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Aww. Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
刷刷，
没有错啊，你的格子又不够了。
白痴游戏，爽吗，兄弟
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some feast?
没有错，格子又不够了。
喂食奇兽的食物，爽吗，兄弟
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
我看起来好可疑哦，笑
Kindness
死。
is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
什么猫科动物？
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
等了史莱哲林。
Let's go.
刚刚那个是什么啊？那个学校什么来着的？我忘记了。
雷文科劳。
啊，对，看那个表情有个
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training.
早晚会被人偷猎者。
Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels.
我最讨厌直觉敏锐的人。
爽吗，兄弟？哇，穿模食物。
They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
教我怎么成为盗猎者吗？
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone.
没有错。
The ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
听起来完全不像是一个很好的比喻。
That something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
胖胖球后代。
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having. What do you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly
不能开
there.
技能，靠北。
It's just ahead.
还想飞呀？
没有，是那个翻滚，可以。
哦。
Stand back.
要给我看超大 Fury 吗？还真的超大。
是。
他要把你啃了。
对。
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
"有礼貌运动。 再鞠躬一次。
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly.
又可以刷刷
You
了
can。feed and brush her if you'd like.
宝
I
妈
come
兄
and check
弟
on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. 吃爽，准备走了，拜拜。 So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Oh.哦，擤个鼻涕。
暴毙前兆，
没有错。这游戏封顶级等。
我们唔知呢。
OK。
好像30几等就破完了吧？
差不多。月之哀歌。一包。
大。
哎。
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
看到这个就像是以前 FB 的那个种菜小游戏，
真的，而且那游戏还真的蛮好玩的。我后面就不知道在玩什么，所以就没玩。杀人花。同时使用它们。有没有任何可以给我扁的东西呀？这是什么？这是盗猎者天堂吗？又下来了。
出事啊，阿北！
啊，什么东西出事了？
对啊，你那个冲撞没有伤害啊，你撞墙壁没伤害。
没啊，我是霍格华兹
哎呀，三宝华兹。
是。
哎。这里怎么这么多怪？太不和平了吧！
我一定要把这边整顿一下。
没有错。怎么这么的没有秩序呢？太可恶了！
只好让人类来秩序一下。
是。在外面。
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
太可恶了！怎么可以乱偷猎呢？我帮你收钱。
没错。
Revelio.
不可饶恕！
太邪恶了！
狗讲到我今天看那个海虎骑士大，把赃款全部据为己有。
没有错。
Incendio. Incendio. Too slow. Accio.
哎。爽吗，兄弟？
就凭你。
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
怎么可能会被抓到呢？我谁？这什么废墟？这是地层啊！
哎，对你一定要进去。
啊，一定要进去。
Glad it was never locked up here.
我话多了，任务就是要你进去啊。
我没有看到任何任务叫我进去啊。
Oh really？
没啊。
没差啦，进去就好了。
I won't rest until you're dead. Expelliarmus. Accio. Descendo. Revelio。
喂。
喂。
哪一个
？OK。
凯凯啊。
你好。
上不去的是。
Get my hands on things.
Hey.
I won't rest. Dead. Incendio. Really, it is.
Good. Good. Good.
Fuck you.
Sendo.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
真正的魔法师走到人家家里面，把人家全部操死。
没有错。
正义终将获胜。这什么点火？
Revelio. Incendio.
Wow, 挖了民国几？
直接摔死，
摔给他了。
这游戏没有坠落伤害，也没有普通伤害。
有啊，大概1-2%吧。哎。
这一些人群中狙击最后面的。
That was meant for me. Sendo. Confringo.
哎，
你要谁来？
好肥呀！
你有名字哎。
他是中队，
感觉你今年比较强。
对。
佩吉特。
看这游戏瞄准系统真的很乐色。
瞄准，这游戏不需要瞄准，
这才是问题。就是因为它没办法瞄准，你要瞄的话，你就按那个香菇头锁定嘛。按那个香菇头锁定之后呢，它就直接锁那个视角，然后你又很难玩。稍微偏一点，它就变成在打另外一个人，因为比较没办法一直瞄准同一个人，把他打死之后再换起来。打完然后呢？
继续走，一直走，一直探索，那你会有神奇的地方。
OK。
我要的。
你又怎么了？
必然。
删掉啊！
一劳永逸的方法。
对，
道理。
就像把那个昨天那个蓝游戏砍掉一样，一劳永逸。
看来没东西了，砍人巴巴。
我又缺暗金了，哎。我直接换回来啊。死嘞！谁能打？啊，刚按错了。哎呀！
他不跟你有几个分。
Revelio。
哇，这牢房还有日照啊，这么好。
哦，对，那看来也是提早来了。就那个啦，这是有这个地方是有任务来，它会有一个剧情带。对，只是你没有接到任务就过来了，所以你没有看到剧情。但不影响。
想也是理所当然。
你只是要重跑一次而已。
OK。好了，任务也解完了。是不是两个都垃圾？
混走，
全部都是一坨大便，跟我们的4060一样，一坨大便。
4060。
我还不能开地图，靠北。我是不是走过这里
？Revelio。
Oh god！ 要7月了。
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
It's the student from the town.
I will make you. Gear 样都是。
哎，三怪。
Stone walls do a prison make.
有趣的三怪。
Expelliarmus. Not quite. Sendo. Revelio.
Dying.
这个游戏好像随便丢技能就可以把人家丢死，但是非常随便的乱丢就可以死。
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
啊，是啊。
战斗的三怪。
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
有个挑战困难。
这游戏都困难没有意义啊。
你会打得更困难的。
不会变成比较好玩的意思。
哦。
Levioso. Incendio. Descendo. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio. Tracy. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Tracy. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo.
快跑！不然他把你头当棒球打。
没有错。
我是棒球。
我们来玩棒球，你当球。
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. One less foul hulking brute. Revelio.
好了，开地图3人。
哦，对，胖瓜。胖瓜。
啊！
我刚才单抽 FGO 抽到了。
爸，你解脱了。没事。
我抽到嘟噜嘎了。
没事，如果你有发现的话，他一直在复刻以前的泳装词。风暴要来了。
快了，快了，痛苦的要来了，可是我没石头了。
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Demiguise?
Yes!
Fuck you, bitch.
Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Yeah.哦，它不用放啊。
Hello, Homora.
你的左摇杆和右摇杆。
移动火星并旋转刻度盘。
你就想象你在开保险箱了。
就你的两个头有感觉到的话就可以了。
对。红色这个对了。nice。啊！敢笑死了！你还是不懂。你还是进去里面还有，你可以在里面试。
好了，感觉对了，对。
左边也有。不是，对，
哦，
这边有个，可以去试试。
Hello, Hamura.
Hello. 对，你就感觉到它会动的。要同时哦，要同时哦。
你要两边动。
对。
Good.
Nice.
好，反正有震动就好了。
对。
OK。
你就看它那边转，
就跟一个丢的一样，有震动就好了。
哎。恶臭希罗纳。这个是捏他吗？那个，我觉得这个衣柜的那个造型特别长得很像那个叫什么亚美尼亚那个什么啊？
雅斯哦，
雅斯哦，
奥斯亚纳。
雅斯哦是那个搞笑版本的雅斯人。
哦，我还是不知道，不过算了，没关系。
有纳尼亚。
是，
就纳尼亚。
那个哦，对，纳尼亚传奇。
是没有错。看，死了的。
皮鬼。操！
これ。
你妈！
哎 ，Hello, Hamura.
你妈逼！过不了。
亚伯拉罕。
Abraham， 刚才错了。
M， 谁呀？What the fuck？ 哇，你的钱里面会有彩虹流出来耶！这也太符合现在的现实了吧？
没错，但是你丢的钱不一定会出彩虹出来哦。
对。啊，这干嘛的？哦，这个。好吃。
你可以下去拍蚊子了。
Yep.
Holy fucking shit.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
快，靠近他们。
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can Marconite and asphodel.
Yes,
你为什么不靠近你的教授们呢？
perhaps they'll improve.
因为我要这样。
You've no business being in the faculty tower.
妈，走过去就是3等的，哭啊！
没有错。
刚教授是不是举魔杖啊？
是啊。
哎呀，你看看。
现在拍文就好了。
Revelio.
How are your students getting along?
我怎么变一个蓝的一个红
Rather
的？
poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of...
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
名场景。
Revelio. Aloha Mora. What?
How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too. That's it. Just house point. You know you can't do that.
是什么？骄傲的学生会吗？还是什么？喝水水，再喝水水，先走了。校医院。
Revelio.
哦，那个就是时钟塔上面。
哎，对，对，就是那个时钟塔上面。
独角兽喷泉，原来是 Hololive。
妈，处女
人形捅死人的独角兽。
Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows
啊，
best.
行的，
The
加油
students
拿
are
了。
terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
像你还硬，
你就是音速小子。
嗯。
哦，干，好痛！啊。
What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
哎，
这个要怎么吸引他们注意力啊？
其实待久一点，他们会跑掉。
就等他们走吧。
Students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet. And Ravenclaw...
他妈讲垃圾话，还在那边赌博。
Revelio.
尾包瑞。
又可以打蚊子。
整整10话没有，完了。
Yes。
杀人哦！
你这样就收集16个了？
我不知道哎。
哦。
等一下再回去看吧。嗯。
神秘的角度。
嗯。妈的，还真的是打不到呢。
是，要从另外一边打。
好吧。嗯。对，就是这样。哎呀，既然他都走了，那我来破一下这个好了。5加这蜘蛛是多少来着？
然后就被看到了。
8吧。
8。哎，不动如山呢，救命哦！啊，
现在直接下了。
8加5 13。你在哭哦？啊，算了，之后再来解好了。
没有啊，其实你只要走到门口就解完了。
解完之后就可以直接走进来了，
对吧？
噔。嗯，走错了。这白痴游戏。
我靠，他直接开盾。
拜拜。原来他们是会开盾的，是不是？
我也是第一次知道还开盾。
走快一点好不好？
我记得潜行就只有这边而已了。
对吧？
图书馆跟这里。
我被醒来这，拜
拜。
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it?
后面觉得他很吵。
I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
啊，你是谁啊？我已经完全没有印象了。3加2 5 9啊，9是长什么样的 ？OK。
Revelio.
时尚魔法师帽。哦，这里可不可以跳下去？连跳都不给我跳，垃圾游戏，自由度呢？0。可恶！刚刚有没有教我2啊？没有。
没有，你要去解更多的猴子。
OK。
哎，庄园的阴影下，
没有错，
我们离我们的黑魔法越来越近了。
没有错。现在拿个口牌。
Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
Okay.
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
好。梅林的考验有几个啊？
很多啊！你就算全部，我记得你全部考完了，好像也还有更多的吧？不是啊，我说那个你的任务箱子那个，你的包包的扩充完了，它好像还有更多的。
然后它还可以解完还有东西啊？
没有。
哦，所以解到一定数量。嗯哼。哦，先这样，注意了，明天要出门。
高雄爽爽玩，
没有错。它不会跳出一个地方跟你讲哪里是自动存档，哪里是手动存档，很恐怖说实在的。啊，88了。
88。